Hi everyone, it is me, Sammy, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I hope you're all having an amazing day. In today's video, I'm going to be testing out a new brand. It's not a new brand that's just launched, it's a brand that's been around for ages that I've just never tried, and that is Wet n Wild. I've never tried a Wet n Wild product before, and today has been my first experience with it, creating this look. Using Wet n Wild products from Look Fantastic, which are now stocking Wet n Wild, which is amazing. I'm going to link the website down below, guys, so I'm going to link you to Wet n Wild selection on Look Fantastic, so if you are interested, go and click down in the video description, click on that, and it's going to take you to their whole range that they stock on Look Fantastic, including all the products that I used to create this look right here. So yeah, I was very kindly sent a whole bunch of Wet n Wild products from the Look Fantastic team, so thank you so much to you guys for sending it over for me to test out. I have absolutely loved it, and if you guys want to see me using all those products to create this look, then just keep on watching. If you do like the video, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe down below, and click the notification bell so that you get a little message every time I upload a new video. And without further ado, guys, let's dive into this video. First in for foundation, we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, which I've always heard so much about but never tried, so this is super exciting. I got the shade Soft Ivory, so oh, I thought it was a pop-off lid, it's not, it's a screw lid. Oh, okay. Got like a little paddle. So I'm just going to scoop some onto the back of my hand and then pop it on with a sponge. Oh, it's very liquidy. Gonna take the sponge on the back of my hand and then apply it. So as I've sort of like covered this part of my face and not this part, I can see that it's covering redness. It's not the fullest of coverage, but I've definitely been able to build it to sort of like a medium coverage. It's quite a runny, thin foundation, so I've had to use a couple of layers, but it definitely is buildable. I'm liking the finish so far. It's got quite a nice finish to it. I'm just going to finish doing the rest of my face and then see what my thoughts are. So my thoughts on this foundation are that it's quite light coverage, it's not the fullest of coverage, but it is buildable, so I've managed to build it to sort of like a medium coverage, and it didn't get cakey even though I layered it, which is quite nice. I'm going to zoom you in a second so you can see it really close up, but I really like it. I like the finish of it, and I like it so far. I like the colour as well, it's quite a good match on my skin, and it's only $5.99 and you get 30 mils of foundation for $5.99, so I definitely think that's a really great price. It's going to be really interesting to see how it wears and stuff throughout the day, but yeah, overall not a bad foundation to start with. So up close you can see it's not got the fullest of coverage. I can definitely still see a bit of discoloration under my eyes and everything, but it's covered the redness around my nose really well, and yeah, it's not looking cakey, which I really like. Moving on to concealer now, and I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This is $3.99 and we get 8.5 mils of product in here, so that's quite a bit of product, which is great. It is cruelty free as well. This is in the shade Light Ivory, and we've got just like a standard thin doe foot applicator. So I'm going to apply this now. And I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild concealer brush to blend that out. So I would say this is a cute little brush, and it definitely did blend out my concealer under my eye, but I would probably use this more for cut creases and more precision concealing like that, because I feel like it's still not blended it perfectly. I prefer to use a beauty blender, so that's what I'm going to do under this eye and just see how it affects the look of the concealer. Doesn't really make much of a difference, to be honest. They look pretty similar, so whether you prefer to use a brush or a sponge. It works quite nicely with this concealer. Again, not cakey, looks really nice, and yeah, quite happy with that. For $3.99, that's a really, really good concealer as well. Now, I don't have a Wet n Wild powder or bronzer, so I'm quickly going to go and use my OGs and then be right back. So that's my powder and my bronzer done. I don't actually have a Wet n Wild blush, but I do have a Wet n Wild blusher brush. So I'm just going to use my normal blusher, but use their brush and see how their brush applies blusher. Yeah, that's really pretty. Yeah, just a really nice blusher brush, I like that. Now I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Stick, which is their highlighter. Just going to swatch it. I don't normally tend to use cream highlighting products, but let's have a see. Ooh, that is pretty. Right, let's apply that and see how that goes. Ooh, that is actually stunning. Such a gorgeous colour as well. I'm just going to run it down the centre of my nose as well. And I'm just going to blend that in with my makeup sponge. So yeah, this is actually really quite good. Like I said, I don't normally use like cream highlighter products, but I actually really quite like this, and it still gives me that sort of blinding highlighter even after being blended out, which I love. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Next up, I'm going to do my brows. Now, I don't have any other brow products from Wet n Wild, but I do have a Wet n Wild Mega Clear Mascara, which is for brows and lashes. So what I'm going to quickly do is go off camera, pop on some brow powder, and then come back and apply this and see how it works with my brows. I love how it's really defined all my hairs. I really, really like this actually, and it's not too wet. A lot of brow gels and brow mascaras can actually leave quite a lot of product on your brows, but this really applied it nicely. Really, really happy with this actually. Now for our eyes, let's try and think what we're going to do for eyes. I've got two little eyeshadow quads. I think I'm going to go for Hooked on Vinyl. I just think that's so, so pretty. But let me swatch Palette, which is the name of this palette. Let me do some swatches for you. Now, this is the first time I'm ever using Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes, so I'm not sure what to expect from this, but we'll ignore the highlighter swatch. Oh, wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. So that is the Palette palette. That is blimmin' cute, and oh my gosh, this shade is everything. This one for the eyelid. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. Really impressed with this, and they work out at £3.99 each, which I think is such a good price for such a cute little palette. Love that. Right, now I'm actually gonna swatch the Hooked on Vinyl as well and then apply it to my eyes, because I really want to see how these perform first as well. I'm actually pretty shook by that. Kind of love it, and it also helps you with how to place them. It's got a little diagram on the back where to put them on your eye, and it also says transition, brow bone, crease and eyelid, so it does help you as well, which I love. And again, £3.99, pretty good pigmentation on those, but let's see how they perform on the eye. So going in first with the brow bone shade, which is this one here. I'm just going to pop that under my brow bone and across the top of my lid. Now going in with the transition shade here. Use that to transition. Now I'm going to take the crease shade and just pop that on the outer corner of my eye. Then I'm just going to go back in with the transition shade again and blend out the edges. Now I'm actually going to go in with the same concealer brush as earlier and take the eyelid shade and try and pack that on my eyelid. And then just going to go back in with the fluffy brush again and blend that out. Now going in with my lower lash line now, I'm going to go in with the eyelid shade again and I'm going to take that on the bottom half of my inner corner. Just like that, and then I'm on the outer half, I'm going to go in with the crease shade, the deep crease shade again and smoke that out. I'm not going to use this today, but I actually got given a Wet n Wild brass glitter as well, so I just wanted to swatch this actually because it looks so pretty. Such a pretty glitter, oh my goodness, that is stunning. Next up I've got the Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid eyeliner, waterproof eyeliner, which sounds great. Love liquid eyeliners, love doing little flicks and stuff. It's got quite a hard plastic nib, which is going to be interesting to work with. I normally like working with brushes, but let's see guys, let's see what we can create. So that was actually quite nice and easy to use. It hasn't converted me, I still do prefer brush nibs, but made a nice wing liner, so can't complain, it looks really nice. I don't normally use pencil eyeliner, but I will for the sake of this video. I've got the Wet n Wild Coloricon Kohl eyeliner in Baby's Got Black. This is actually a really long pencil, like it's long, yeah, it's a super long pencil, which I really like, and yeah, just gonna pop this into my waterline. Easy to draw in the waterline and hasn't smudged, so can't really expect much more than that. It's a really long pencil, really happy with it. Good one. Next up I'm going to go in with mascara, and this is the Wet n Wild XXL Lash Thickening Amplifying Mascara. We will see. Really excited to give this a go. Love trying new mascaras, so let's see how this one works. I mean, it's nice. You can't fully see because the eyeliner above it's so thick. It's a nice mascara. It's not the best I've ever used, but it's put like a nice little coat on the lashes and they look pretty. So yeah, it's not, I wouldn't say it was XXL lash. It's made my lashes look pretty and black, but it hasn't done crazy amounts for the length or volume of them. But yeah, it's not the best I've used, but it's definitely not the worst. And last but not least guys, lips. I've got so many of their lip products. I've got 2 of their regular lip liners. I've got 2 of their gel lip liners. I've got 2 of their bullet lipsticks and 2 of their liquid catsuit Mega Last liquid lipsticks. So let's swatch the lip liners first. This one is in the shade Willow. Gorgeous deep brownie nude. This is in the shade Fab Fuchsia, which is really, really pretty. And then we've got the gel ones, so let's swatch those. This is in the shade Bare to Comment. Oh, that one's my favourite so far. It's like a very much like my lip but better, so I'm probably going to use that one. And this is in the shade Never Petal Down, which is a gorgeous pink. So I'm going to use the Bare to Comment, I think. The bullet lipsticks, this is in the shade Dark Wine. Gorgeous, gorgeous colour. And this one is in the shade Breeze, which is actually gorgeous. Got a slight metallic reflect in it as well. Gorgeous. And then last but not least, we've got the 2 liquid catsuits. This is in the shade Missy and Fierce, which is gorgeous. And then this one, which is Give Me Mocha, which looks stunning. Ooh. Yeah, I love that. Right, I think I'm going to go with Bare to Comment and Give Me Mocha. I actually love this lip liner. This with just a gloss would look so pretty. See what I mean? It's just like a My Lips but better. Love that. Then we're going to go in with Give Me Mocha, which is deeper than the lip liner that I've put on, but oh well. It is such a nice consistency. Oh, it's so nice. I actually really like the consistency of this liquid lipstick, and I feel like it would be quite long wearing as well. You can normally tell from the consistency and how it dries down as well. So I am really loving this look. It turned out far vampier than I thought it would, if I'm completely honest with you guys. I do have 2 more school runs today, so yeah, it's quite a vampy look, but I kind of love it. I've never tried Wet n Wild products before, so this is a whole new experience for me today, like completely new products, completely new brand. I'm really quite impressed, especially for some of these price tags. Like, they're an affordable brand, which is amazing, and they're delivering some really good quality products, which I'm super happy to share with you guys and super happy to test out in a video. So yeah, if you wanted to go and check out the Wet n Wild products that I've used today, then definitely go check them out on Look Fantastic. I'm going to leave the link at the top of the video description, so just go and click down there, and I'm going to link it to the Wet n Wild category on Look Fantastic. So if you go and click on that, it's going to show you all the Wet n Wild products that they have in stock, including the ones that I've used today, which is super exciting. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on Wet n Wild, if you've tried them before, if you're going to try them after this video. Let me know down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye!